Chad here with the OneMelt team. So you've got low adhesive output from your system as a whole, or maybe one particular applicator. These things can be very troubling because there's a lot of different outside influences and inside influences that can attribute to low adhesive output. So let's talk about a few of them. This will give you some ideas and some areas to go look. When you talk about low adhesive output, is it coming from one module, two modules, all modules? That would be first. If it's isolated to one applicator, look at that one applicator first. Look at the nozzle, right? Look at the module, look at the actual applicator filter, and check those areas first. If you need to, take the nozzle off and then activate your module. Are you getting good, healthy adhesive flow out of that module? If you are, it's probably a nozzle clog. Go back to our nozzle clog cleaning video and view that on how to clear a nozzle clog. If it's not, if it's further upstream, right, you need to be looking at the easy things, which is look at your inlet air pressure. Are you getting the right amount of air pressure to the OneMelt unit, right? So measure that, do whatever you have to do to ensure that you're getting the right air pressure to the OneMelt unit. If you are, make sure your regulator is set correctly. Make sure your regulator is working, right? Outside of that, then you can go in further. So those are some high-level things. Then you can look at your manifold filter. Sometimes if your manifold filter is heavily saturated or clogged, you're not gonna get good adhesive flow out. So make sure that you view the changing your manifold filter video and make sure you take care of your manifold filter and replace that, all right? It could be your set point temperature is not right, and if it's too low, it's causing your adhesive to be too thick. Now the same amount of pump pressure does not deliver the amount of adhesive volume that you would get if your adhesive was at set point temperature. So make sure that your global set point on your actual OneMelt unit itself is the right application set point for the adhesive that you're using. All right, if you want to look at it from a systematic approach, we like to work downstream or at the point of application and work upstream. So go to the last component downstream, which is the point of application, the nozzle, and work upstream. Look at your nozzle, make sure it's not clogged. Go to your module. If your module is working and operating correctly, then make sure your solenoid is opening correctly. All right. Then back up to your module filter. You can even look at your hose. Over the course of 5 to 7 years of your hoses, those can become heavily saturated with char, and you don't get the amount of flow through your hose that you would with a fresh virgin hose. So make sure you look at those also. And from there, back up to your pump. Is your pump shifting? Does your pump have the right amount of pressure to it? That all goes back to what I was talking about earlier, to make sure you have the right amount of inlet pressure into your OneMelt to begin with, and that the regulator is working correctly. These are just a few quick items that you can look at and try to trace back the root cause of why you may not be getting the right amount of adhesive flow that you need to be getting.